The description of that day is I would say is hell. Basically, your world changes in an instant. Your life is just flipped upside down completely. Hi, I'm Matt. I work for the Lily May Foundation on a full-time basis. I'm a baby loss support worker and I'm also the Community Programs Development Manager at the charity. When I found out I was going to be a dad, it was just a wonderful feeling. It really was. It's very difficult to describe, but it was just perfect, absolutely perfect, and I was definitely ready for it. So yeah. The pregnancy that we had was textbook. Basically, that's what they kept saying to us. Every scan we went to was textbook. Basically, Crystal was taken in the night before she was born, just for high blood pressure. Nothing major, nothing to worry about. I went home, left her in overnight, and then I woke up the next morning to my phone going. And Crystal phoned me and said, you need to come up to the hospital because they're taking me in for an emergency C-section. So I drove in, packed the car, excited, because I thought, well, this is the moment I'm going to meet my daughter, and I'll remember it to this day. I'll remember it forever, basically. When you see someone like that, she's a doctor, but in her eyes she's going to give you something that isn't good. And she just told me that Callie had been born, but there was nothing that they could do for her, and she'd sadly passed away. So the first phone call I made was to my mum. Just devastating. The worst phone call I've ever had to make. The pain that she felt, I could physically feel despite being on the phone to her. Just an awful moment. Worst moment at that point of my life. Yeah, no question. As I looked across social media, there wasn't a huge amount as far as baby loss is concerned from a male perspective. One of Crystal's friends basically found online that there was a charity called the Lily May Foundation who supported bereaved parents once they'd gone through child loss. Lived experience, especially with something like this, is, in my opinion, is one of the most important things to be able to help other people. We're now 8 years into our loss of Callie, and I've learned so much over the period of time of losing her. I feel that I can help people who are on their journey now as far as their loss is concerned, and especially men, because at the very start when we lost Callie, I wish I'd had someone like me to talk to, and I didn't. I'm able to now support people who are, going through it at the start, but also allow them a little bit of hope that life does return to some kind of normality that you knew before, but it takes time to get there. I think from my point of view, my message to dads is, don't be afraid to access this, and don't be afraid to access this support, because all we want to do is we just want to help you. That's the main thing. And you're going to be talking to people who have been in your position, have experienced what you are probably experiencing at the moment. So the Lily May Foundation is now working through the NHS to help birthing partners get access for extra support once they've lost a baby, and we will allow them to come and work with us and hopefully give them some extra support that they need.